Hey there folks, this is 2-Day Life,
And Zacopod.
and here we are again with Work Time Fun and Pollinator. Now here's something that I left out last time. Apparently if you land perfectly in the center and really gently, you get this special double points with that smile apples.
That is pretty happy.
Oh yeah, I had no idea this existed actually. Somebody on the thread told me about it.
Yeah, I saw that. That's worth it, I think.
Now here's the counter, it's another tool in the game. It's pretty useful, it's pretty awesome. You can convert from like decimal to binary using it, as you'll see in a second. So you can set the step and the sound you want it to make.
I like the sound option.
Yes. You can make cool music too.
It's pretty great.
Classic.
That is...
It's like somebody kicking a tin can, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I imagined classic would be like.
And they're sexy. It's some girl moaning.
So disturbing.
And there's even a clock at the bottom to tell you how much time you're wasting doing this.
Wasting or saving?
Saving, of course. And of course, no sound, there's no sound. Alright, and this is Demonstration Roundup. We firmly stand in opposition.
2-piece or 4-piece?
I think against peace.
Yeah. So we touch a bunch of people and they will march with us.
Yep. And notice in the background, people are saying we will not stand for this.
You're gonna crawl?
I guess.
This is pretty great.
Yes. So this is the game. You play this guy, and there's those riot police there, and you go buy houses and collect people. And the more people you collect, the more points you get.
Yeah, it's just like I'm on Wall Street.
Except the riot police don't lead you on the bridge, and then arrest you. And the red houses have the most people. The color usually goes, the darker red it is, the more people it has inside. And this game can get pretty tricky. Here the riot police notice us, and they'll scatter your whole crew. And then you get caught, and that happens.
That's a lot of cops.
Yeah. So, there is a special configuration that makes this game ridiculously easy. And this is it. The blue guys don't move. They're just blockades. So there's red guys moving around, but the blue guys don't move. So you have to deal with about half the riot cops you normally have to, which makes this game ridiculously easy. You know, this kind of reminds... I don't know why, but I keep thinking this is like some sort of parody of China, or like some sort of Tiananmen Square type deal.
Yeah. I kind of know it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the blockades of the riot cops.
Yeah, or the music, you know, the marching music, and kind of... I don't know. It almost reminds me a little bit of that really, really weird NES game. Oh man, I don't remember the name. But it was really poorly made, and you shoot ahead of like Mao or like some Chinese dictator guy. And that's all it is, and it's in the background sings a song about how much we love Tiananmen Square in Chinese. And that's the whole game.
Wow. I've never even heard of that.
Oh man, I need to look it up, because that thing is pretty amazing, just about how horrible it is.
Looks like we have a pretty successful protest here.
Oh yeah. No, our tail's only gonna get bigger. So the game also rewards you for having the longest tail, so you can go and just, bring in one person at a time if you wanted to.
I think you just got
But
some
that does.
hobos out of that park.
Hey man, you offer them a free T-shirt, they'll come protest with you. As long as it's not, you know, praise Jesus or whatever. They've got plenty of those.
Aye, that's true.
My grandfather, who likes to go to thrift stores to buy shirts, cannot speak a word of English, and so he has no idea what the shirts are written on. And you know, we see him walking around with Jesus is the reason for the season shirt.
Oh, that's amazing.
And also, he has very poor eyesight, and he has at least 2 or 3 shirts talking about how he got LASIK from Dr. X, or how he got his eyes fixed from Dr. Y, or something like that. Pretty sure they should pay him to not wear that shirt, like with Jersey Shore, with Abercrombie, paying them not to wear their shirts anymore. You hear about that?
Yeah. That's pretty hilarious. That's like the perfect opportunity to get your grandfather some great shirts. You can form your own protest.
LASIK protest. We want both eyes. I love how the music in this is like, you know, on a really short loop, but it's not, you know, annoying or anything. Like, I can sit there and play this for a while and not get tired of the music.
Yeah, there's a real art to that. To making just, you know, a simple loop with a little variation. I don't know how you do it, but...
Look at our tails being pretty big. And a good trick in this is to just waggle back and forth if you want to, you know, avoid something, because they'll all gather up in the same spot. They just follow your movements exactly. So if you're good at it, you can just waggle like that and get them all clumped up next to you. It's especially useful when you're you know, have a line of 325 guys like I do here.
They're really they're not litter bugs too. They really keep the city clean there. So many people.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's communist China. They've all been conditioned to not throw stuff on the floor. I still stand by that theory, by the way. But yeah, we're starting a pretty big ride here. I would die for peanut butter.
I like to imagine that's Alec Empire in the front.
He's got his shirt on, so it can't be.
Oh.
Because there's terror worldwide, and you can't run away, you can't hide.
No sense wearing a shirt.
Yeah. Maybe it's some imitator. Look at that big building over there. I wonder what happens there.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these buildings are really oddly shaped, like those circular ones. Is that like a storage facility or something? Why are there so many people in there?
I have no idea. That's silos?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's where they keep the grain.
Yep. Just wait till we find the swastika-shaped building. There's actually a naval base down here. Has apparently some sort of, I don't know if it's barracks or whatever, shaped in the form of a swastika. You can see it from Google Maps.
Okay, I know there's a few of those. There's one in California.
Yeah. I don't think it was on purpose, but it's pretty funny.
That's what they want you to think.
Yes. Picking up those stragglers. I think 500's a good number.
That is a fair amount of protesters.
It's pretty great, and they don't enter the park all at once, as we'll see in a second. They take their time, so if the guy hits them, it really screws up your whole thing. So they take their sweet-ass time getting in there.
That is a giant pile of people.
Yeah, I like how there's so many of them, they actually overfill the park and like start busting at the seams almost. Well, you see people notice that they all went to the center and now they kind of like figured out that there's too many people there, and so they start spreading out. So it's kind of like this giant mass just growing there and overfilling.
That's pretty awesome.
Alright, and you don't really have to do anything special, it just tells you hurry up to bring your people in there, you know, get the last couple of guys. There we go, last batch here. Oh no, a couple more.
Stragglers.
There we go, that's about it.
Damn the man.
Just... Can we get these in time? Nope. Oh, there we go. I thought I didn't get those.
Everyone else will be killed.
And so they yell different things depending on how many people you get, and I think if you get a really shit ton of them, like I did, they yell work time fun. I forget what else they say. It's not all that interesting. Look at that, they're all dancing.
Nice.
So notice the longest line bonus, I got $10 for that. So I got more for the longest line than I did for actually gathering the people. Well, all that protesting's made me hungry. Let's take a
How about some
break
ramen?
here. Yes. And with that $15, we can buy the creme de la creme of ramen, the 5-minute ramen.
Ramen timer, start! Yay! Let's go!
Kind of wanted the ramen with corn.
Close the lid tight.
Ramen with corn?
Isn't that one of the options? It's kind of odd.
Oh, right, but they're all out. Some bean sprouts would be
What
nice,
about
too.
the tissue?
It's true. They're healthy.
Except you can get, like, E. coli from them really easily, apparently.
30
Oh.
seconds gone.
Actually, I think I have
You
some in the
eat ramen
fridge
again?
that I need to eat.
You like ramen, don't you? Which do you like better, ramen or me?
That's pretty insecure there.
It is.
When you have to compete against somebody with a food item?
Well, she isn't the best actress, if you remember.
No. Honestly, I think she wishes for this to be over, too.
Yeah.
Just imagine that hot, steamy ramen. Hey, what's wrong? You've still got a ways to go.
So does she.
It's still a little too hard. Hey, I said that it's still too hard.
That's awkward. She has no idea what to say.
No, she's just... maybe they're writing, like, cue cards for her to
Yeah.
read as she's walking around here. They just write a couple words for her to read.
They're like brainstorming at the table.
Yeah. Oh god, the ball again. Please no spanking this time.
I thought you were just gonna throw it down in rage.
Yahoo! It's been 2 minutes.
She can't wait.
What flavor is it today? Soy sauce?
Isn't soy sauce something you'd add to ramen?
Yeah.
Not a flavor of ramen?
Seafood?
I guess she's saying the ingredients, but
It's gonna taste
yeah.
great.
Weird way to
Bet you
put it.
can't wait.
Well, no, she was saying, like, you know, soy sauce or beef or chicken.
Oh,
or
she said or.
seafood.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That is kind of weird.
I like how gently she puts that ball down, like, it'd break if she dropped it.
She may think that, I don't know. I thought she was gonna fall.
She's foiled by the hole in the hoop. She can't spank that.
It's been 3 minutes. It's time for the final battle.
I think she's
Watch
trying
the
to
dance
tell
while
us
you
something
wait.
with that hoop. I think it says save me.
2. 1, 2.
She's like trying to flag down airplanes.
There's nowhere for her to go.
2.
Nowhere
No.
but down.
1, 2. Actually, I can't really dance. But I can go boom, boom.
Wow.
I'm not sure how much of a talent that is.
She's really showing her acting chops
I
here.
said I can go boom, boom. And you can watch me go boom, boom.
It's kind of awkward still.
Yes.
It's been 4 minutes. You gotta hang in there now. Whoa, you're so antsy.
That is true.
I'll ask you one more time.
Just want my ramen.
Which do you like better, ramen or me?
Oh, she's not dropping that, is she?
The truth now. See? I go boom, boom.
I'd much rather have the ramen.
Yeah. I don't think she's making much of a case for herself.
First, I go boom, boom.
Oh, she started bending her knees with that too. I don't think she did that last time.
I go boom, boom.
I think she may be regressing mentally.
Last, I go boom, boom.
I think she can't wait for the 5 minutes to be up because this is her last thing to do.
Yeah.
9,
She
8,
gets paid after this.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! All right, time to eat. Bon appetit. Then you go boom, boom.
I wonder what they say in the Japanese version instead of bon appetit. Alright, enough of that.
Was it worth it?
And that's us eating ramen in the background there, by the way. So this is Space Blaster. It's shoot 'em up, or shmup, as some people call them. It's probably one of the hardest games in Work Time Fun.
Like the 9 to 5 on the side of the ship.
Yes, working 9 to 5. So this is the battleship Lilink, and the only place that you can hit it is that little green guy wandering around there. That's what I'm shooting at. I think he's the captain of the ship or something. Nothing else on the ship actually causes damage. It will do some cosmetic damage, but it won't actually hurt the ship.
I love that it's just like, it's like a house ship, you know, or like a
Yeah.
town.
And there we go. It's one life, so one hit and you're dead. And if you touch the ship, you're dead too. 30 cents. Okay, let's do it for real this time. I think it's like a floating mall of some sort or something. I think there's like DVDs and bank and food and things like that. I mean, I'm not sure why we're blowing this thing up.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. We're a little floating town.
Yeah.
Say like TLE ship? I don't quite understand.
TLE ship. Oh, I killed the battle part.
Oh,
there was a
battle.
BA in front of there. Yeah. I even said the name earlier.
Yeah, that's true. I'm so mesmerized.
Yeah, I think this guy has 4 different attacks and it just loops. And you just have to learn the safe spots. It's not that hard to do, honestly. The hardest part for me in this was just not hitting the ship while trying to hit this guy. And honestly, you can take your sweet time if you want to, but you get paid less if you take too long. Or you get paid for how long you take, basically. So, the less you take, the more you get paid.
Ooh, it's bullet hell.
There's one more that's purple stuff that they shoot at you. But we got it before it launched that attack at us. Alright, this boss is where it gets difficult. This is Mechanesi. This is probably the hardest part of the whole damn game.
Love the generic R-type monster.
Yep. So I'm not sure what's up with Nessie, but I think she's a little sick.
Or upgraded. Well,
Upgraded.
those things that came out do look a little worrisome.
And that was a speed up pellet. That's the only upgrade in this game, and it speeds you up. Doesn't speed your firing speed, just speeds your movement speed. She is full of parasites.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good.
And there's one attack that she does will actually slow down the PSP because of how many things there are on the screen and how unoptimized it is, I'm guessing.
Nice.
I think it's this one right here. I think you'll see some slowdown. Yeah.
Oh wow.
There we go.
Are you always safe in that spot, or is it just luck?
No. There's about two safe spots. There's the upper and the lower, and kind of depending on which attack it does, that's the safe spot that you should go to. And it always follows the same pattern, so you can memorize where to go. It's still really tough, and still tough not to get hit by like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Also, her head is destructible too, but it doesn't do anything, just like the arms. But you need to get the arms to hit the middle ball thing. And this is probably my favorite boss in this game, but it's not really hard, it's just neat. It's like a power pellet or something. And it doesn't have too many attacks. It just kind of floats around. And usually it does about 2 shots, then you have to get behind it. And it doesn't have very much health, so once you're here, you're pretty much set. There we go. But yeah, that Mecha Nessie took me way too long to defeat.
I can imagine. Well, that's good money, though.
Yeah. And if you were faster, you get a lot more.
Where's the cry, baby?
Welcome.
So this is Perfect Nanny.
I don't know how you can go wrong with an intro like that.
And what the hell is going on in the background? Do you have any idea what the hell that is?
It looks like
those
some food type thing going on, but I have no clue.
You're a troll nanny. Stop the children from crying. Are those like rice sticks or something? I have no idea. Or bean sticks?
I don't know.
Let's babysit. So this is Perfect Nanny. So you need to defend these kids from the flies and calm them down if they start crying. Now the flies are kind of hard to hit, and if you do hit them, they disappear, only to return about 10 seconds later and being invulnerable for a couple seconds too. So it's usually a good idea to hit one and let one stick around, like I didn't do there, because now they're going to both show up invincible. Also, I like how if you're facing backwards, it's the back of his head that shows up instead of the front when you do the crybaby attack.
It's good attention to detail. So he's got a knife and a bucket. What is...
I don't think he uses the knife for anything.
Maybe just to threaten the kids.
Yeah. Also, what's really cool is the music only plays when you're walking.
Yeah, it totally reminds me of really old games.
Like Burger Time or something?
Yeah, exactly.
So the way they make the game harder is they add more kids, they add more flies, and they speed up the flies. Now right there, that's a piece of candy or something, and if you collect 3 of those, you get a bomb. And I'll show off the bombs in a bit. The kids usually have several levels of progression of crying. They go from 1 tier to 2 tiers to red-faced, then you lose the game pretty much after that.
It's a terrible class. Nice.
Yeah.
So weepy.
Hey, I'd be weepy too if ghost flies bit me.
Well, clearly it was their fault to begin with.
Oh, I bet. They were asking for it. That kid's about to run away.
Ooh.
That one too. And there we go. As soon as the stage ends, I guess the flies go away. Maybe they can only exist for a minute or something like that.
Maybe they're just all in your head.
Let's babysit.
Let's babysit. I like how they have little different pieces of art there. Like that kid on the left has a little bug, and the one above it has like anime or something, and there's like a little cow, and a whole bunch of other stuff too. Just little details.
I think one had a 36, although I don't quite know what that is.
And so the bomb just calms the kids down, doesn't actually kill the flies.
Just like bombs in real life.
Yep. I think you just yell really loud. Maybe those are like honey sticks and they like, you know, moisturize your throat or whatever. Loosen it up so you can yell real loud.
Sounds... I'm convinced.
Yeah. And there's, I think, 10 or 15 stages to this. There's a whole bunch of them, and well, honestly, it doesn't change much from this.
More flies and faster.
Yep, more flies faster, as I said. See, notice that the flies are already getting faster.
Pretty creepy looking.
Yeah. I think that's part of the point.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
I just wonder how you'd even come up with an idea for something like this. Alright, now we're gonna have a game where you play as a troll that babysits kids by yelling at them.
Seems some weird, like, Japanese myth thing.
I think the troll is a Japanese myth, but I think the troll actually eats kids, so maybe it's like a reversal of fortune type thing. Or maybe the troll's in hell, and instead of eating kids, he has to keep them calm.
There's a big moral lesson here somewhere.
Yes. Also, I love his not his pompadour there, his perm.
Yes.
And they all boogie down. I love the little dance they do.
They're happy.
All seats filled, and I think at this point I said, okay, that's about enough of that. Somehow I got rid of the flies there. I don't know why, because it usually doesn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, screw you kids.
It's quitting time.
Yep. I was trying to get a bunch of them to go off at the same time.
Weaklings.
Oh, this is a sad troll.
Oh yeah, that's no good.
But yeah, if you lose just one kid, that's it.
Good job, Ken.
He's kept a lot of pets.
It's an important job. Yeah.
Stuck in a rut. Lucky tea leaves.
I think it's a scam.
I like the title, the subject. It's gotta be Opal. She won't settle for less.
Who? Oh, she's rich. Why would she?
Yes. I like how Ken got updated from the guy who puts the apple on the troll's head. I think that's like one step below the troll itself.
Oh. That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Poor demons.
This is pretty great.
That's awesome. That is very useful. Wow.
I like they snuck in an old maid joke in there too.
That's good. Good work, guys.
Yes, you can outsource your games.
Huh. Oh, that's right, yeah.
There's a couple games you can outsource. This is a reference to a game we haven't seen yet.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get the reference, I didn't quite.
No. Thanks for the fashion tip, Mr. College.
Oh, that picture never gets old.
It's just...
He is intense.
looking at you knowingly.
I'd listen to anything he said.
You didn't listen to anything I said?
No, I said I would listen to anything he said.
Oh, I got you.
Not lie, though. Not convinced.
Hey, watch your mouth, young man.
I mean,
Sound logic there.
how can you argue with that?
It's a sin. It's
And here's the title I got for getting that Mama Son's number in the first try.
That's the title to have, I think.
it's a sin. It's
Why? What does that have to do with the Buddha?
It doesn't, but apparently it takes hit points.
Yeah.
it's a sin.
If you see this, stop.
Good advice. It's like a yield sign though, but maybe in Japan it's different.
I don't know.
It's a sin. It's sorrow.
Just look at how much grease is in his hair.
I feel guilty.
Summer nights.
That is not the one to be around.
No. Summer lovin' happens so fast. I mean, I love that this is just like a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Oh, I thought it was like a wrestler reference, but I don't know.
Climb up a cliff?
Oh, I don't know. I never watched Dragon Ball Z.
Oh. Missing out, man. I remember all my friends were into it, and I didn't really see the appeal.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure what this is.
Wanna make you scream in the air.
Worn by
Sam.
Pottery Craftsman, apparently.
It's a sin. It's sorrow.
Pretty offensive there, Wartime Fun.
Yeah, I know.
I feel guilty.
There is a lot of whistling in Samba though.
Yes.
It's a sin.
Not sure what it has to do with terrorists. The
Yeah.
poison apple, maybe?
I have no idea.
Guilty. It's a sin.
Gang tag signs. Well,
It's sorrow.
Schubert is popular amongst inner city youth.
Yes. Him and Wagner.
It's a sin. It's sorrow.
Like, you can kind of do it on a rainy day sometimes.
It's tricky.
Also seen the festivals, but never bought there.
Very specific.
So here's some more dumplings from the, I guess, or whatever, the candy shop thing.
Rabbit's Retreat.
Yes.
Sasami.
Yeah. This is the best one.
That's pretty.
Even looks like a turd.
Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't you?
You know, like a snake. Oh, adult babies.
Just like moms.
Like, it's shaped like a duck, too.
Any baby can enjoy. Not just
Yep.
a few. I guess.
This one's kind of gross.
Yeah, I'd probably stop eating it by then.
Mm. Thanks for the fashion tip there, or not really fashion tip. It's an aphrodisiac. I guess it's a
guess.
sex tip.
It's kind of weird.
Space diet. Now I'm gonna say something controversial here and say that I don't like astronaut ice cream.
I can't even remember what it tastes like anymore. It's been like
Tastes like shit.
25 years.
And here's your zodiac for the day.
Excellent.
See you folks later.
Later.